Well, thanks for visiting the GCC website. With subsequent videos, I would like to address the communication challenges that I've written about in my blog. But I'm starting by reviewing the blog entries I've already written, and then I plan to go on to new material after that. So, for my first topic, I want to talk generally about the problems of marriage from a biblical perspective. The biblical basis of marriage is found in the Garden of Eden in Genesis chapter 2. There, God gave mankind his commandment, gave work to Adam, and introduced the concept of marriage. The setting was paradise, and it's not hard to imagine that that first marriage was really wonderful. Likewise, the desire of many to have their own marriage be a paradise of its own is readily apparent. Why else do the fairy tales often end with, "and they lived happily ever after"? But in most cases, the early euphoria of the relationship gives way to disappointment and hurts, and sometimes those hurts can build into anger over time, and people sometimes see divorce as the only option. Why does this radical change occur? The Gottman Institute has been researching marriages for years. They've determined 3 primary reasons for divorce, and these include communication problems, conflict management, and sex and intimacy. More specifically, their research shows that couples divorce during the 5th to the 7th year due to high conflict, and they divorce during the 10th to 12th years due to loss of intimacy and connection. While the problems associated with each of these areas or reasons are complicated, at least one common thread does run through all of them. The commonality is selfishness. But how do we deal with our own selfishness? The Bible addressed that very issue when Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever comes after me must deny himself." So in my opinion, one of the first things we can do to improve our marriage and deal with this selfishness issue is to take this command of Jesus seriously. Practice of self-denial will help us to build the emotional and spiritual muscle that we need to begin to work on our own selfishness. But the devoted Christian can have problems in their marriages too. Also, some of the problems associated with conflict management, communication, and sex and intimacy can be dramatically improved simply by education or by training and effort. So I would like to do several more videos on these topics. So thanks so much for watching.